It's me. It's been a while since I've spoken to y'all. Today is Monday, I think it's June 4th or June 5th, 2018. It's Monday, and I have, over the weekend, tried to come up with how can I supplement my income since I no longer work at JCPenney's since I had my son summer of 2017. So I've been trying to figure it out, and I've come across so many people talking about Uber Eats. And when I pick my daughter up from work, she works at McDonald's, it has Uber Eats on there. So I'm like, man, I keep seeing Uber Eats. I think maybe I need to try this. You get to be your own boss, set your own hours. Let me go ahead and do this. So I've been watching YouTube videos all day yesterday about Uber Eats and DoorDash and Postmates, trying to figure out which one would be best for me. And I decided to go with Uber Eats. And I'm actually going to start tonight. Tonight will be my first night at 6 p.m. And I really need to do this. I worked at JCPenney's from 2012 to 2017. And working there actually had me working 7 days a week, 365 days a year, unless I decide to take off. And I rarely take off unless, like we're going out of town or something like that. I've never been the type to just take off or whatever. And I work at the hospital from Monday through Friday as my primary job, and then I was working part-time at JCPenney's. When I started, I was working Saturdays, Sundays, and Monday evenings after work. I would leave from the hospital at 4:30 and go to JCPenney's to clock in at 6. And then eventually I added on Wednesdays and Fridays because they were short, they needed help, and they knew that they can always depend on me. If they needed me, I was going to be there. If they put me on the schedule, I was going to be there. I never called in. I never called in. And any of my jobs, I've never called in. So they knew that they can depend on me. So then they started to just rely on my being there on Wednesdays and Fridays. I was like, well, that's extra money. That's cool. I'll take it. And then after I had my son and I was off for 12 weeks with him from the hospital, I just never went back to JCPenney's. Being off, it helped me realize how much of my kid's life that I was missing by working 7 days a week. I've missed out so much. I could really never do anything until I got off work, and then I'm tired because I'm working 7 days a week. So I wasn't going to go back. This would be a better way because you get to, with Uber Eats, you get to set your own hours, and if you feel like doing it today, okay. If not, then oh well. So that's why I'm going to start Uber Eats. It seemed a better fit for me over Postmates, most definitely. DoorDash, I still may sign up under DoorDash and actually do them both, do Uber Eats and DoorDash. I don't like the whole having to schedule yourself with DoorDash, so I'm kind of staying away from it for a little bit. But a lot of people say that they actually do both, if not all three. So tonight will be first night for Uber Eats. I will start at 6 p.m. I gotta take my son to work and then pick up my daughter. She's going to ride with me since she's off today. I asked her to come join me, and she's like, yeah, sure. So we're going to Uber Eats. We're in Oklahoma. We get stuff flying through the window, out the window. So I'll be back, and we'll show you how today went. See ya. Okay, real quick. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday, if you remember, was my first day doing Uber Eats, and I like it. It was like an adrenaline rush for me. But thinking of all the videos that I've watched where everyone's saying that it's not worth it based on the gas and everything, I'm not really sure what they would be talking about, because it's not like you're just driving around until you get a ping. You sit still until you get a ping. You go to the food, and then you take the food. So it's not wasting any gas. And gas here in Oklahoma City is like $2.40 per gallon. And I mean, you get how many miles per gallon? So you're not wasting all of your gas, for one. Two, you're not wasting all of your earnings on gas, okay? That's the first thing. Now, let me tell you how the evening went. I told myself that I was going to start at 6. I actually went online about 5:40, and I said, well, you know what, let me just go online as I'm on my way to the spot that I was going to sit at, And so that was at 5:40. On the way there, I got a phone call, got off the phone, and then like right before I got to the spot, I got a ping. And I'm looking at my daughter because I took my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter, along with me, and I'm looking at her. She's looking at me, and I'm like, ah, because I was like so nervous. I'm like, this is the first day on the job. I'm like so nervous. And I was like, oh my gosh. First order was at McDonald's. It's at a McDonald's over here in Oklahoma City, in North Oklahoma City. And I get there, and like, it was only like 5 minutes away from me. And I got there. They were so shorthanded. It was just the manager and two people in there working. One person on the grill and the person on the front counter was working the counter and the drive-thru. It took me 20 minutes of waiting in there. 20 dang minutes of waiting in McDonald's for an order. You know, that was my first trip. That was my very first trip. So I'm like, should I cancel it? You know, I've watched about canceling if it would take too long. I'm like, you know, this is my first trip, my first time. I'll just wait it out. And the order looked like, you can tell it was for some kids. So I'm like, you know, then if I cancel, I have to find another driver. I'll just stay. You're turning. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's bad. So I'm like, I'll just stay. And so I stayed there, and yeah, it was 20 dang minutes. Luckily, the order just went like right a couple of blocks down from that McDonald's. But man, 20 minutes. Who the hell waits 20 minutes for McDonald's food? I've never had to wait 20 minutes when I've been to McDonald's for myself. So I'm wondering, like, are they putting like the Uber orders to the back, like, you know, they're not priority or any kind of priority, or, you know, like not even in the order that you got there, put it in the order of like with the customers. It seems like they're pushing it back, and like, I'll get to it when I get to it. I don't know. So I did that, and shortly after, my thing, oh my god, it's like so hot, and so my thing is like my holster's not staying up because it's like so hot and it's coming off. And so I did that, and as soon as I dropped that off, oh, that was one issue. It wasn't really a big issue, but it was an apartment order, and I needed the code to the gate, and so I had to call the customer, get the code to the gate, and drop that off. And so I'm heading to my little sit spot. Got another ping. It was for a Taco Bueno. Went there. The order was, well, they were fixing like the last item. I said, I'm here for the order. Uber Eats. They said, I'm fixing the last order piece right now. I'm like, okay, bam. So that one was like pretty much ready as soon as I got there. Got to the car to make sure that everything was in there that was on there. It was missing like one taco. So I got in there, they gave me the taco just like that. So which of course with every order, even at the McDonald's, every single order, I'm making sure that everything is there. So that was fast. Took that not too far away, and then like I once again was on my way back to my sit spot. Got another ping. Went to City Bites. City Bites, the girl was making the subs, and then she gave me the order. It was missing the cookie. And I mean, it's no biggie. You just tell them, and then she gave it to me. And took that, and that was cool. And let's see, that was the third one. And then, so once we were heading back to our sit spot, my daughter was like, she's hungry. I'm like, well, let's go to Cane's. No, excuse me. She wanted to go to Cane's, not me. So as we were getting ready to pull up in the drive-thru, they had, I got another ping. So I was like, oop, you're gonna have to wait. We're on the job. But every time the thing pinged, we were excited. We were screaming and yelling because we were like so excited. It was exciting. It was like an adrenaline rush. That's exactly what it was. So, I mean, it was fun. It was fun for us. It was really fun going in there, and you know, because I've always enjoyed going over and beyond for customers and patients, you know, at the hospital I work at. I'm always trying to make sure that they're satisfied and make sure that everything that they're wanting is done and taken care of. So it was fun. I felt like I was doing a service for the people by making sure that everything that they ordered was in there, getting napkins, getting straws, and you know, I even got like salsa at the Taco Bueno and stuff. And so I went and got that, which I learned a new place by that order. It's some place called Yummy Mummy here in Oklahoma City, a Mediterranean, I think the menu said Mediterranean, Egyptian kind of food, and it was like Egyptian thing all in there. And so I learned about that place, got that, and none of the orders were, you know, like too far, like out of control from the restaurant to the customer. So dropped that off. It's like, okay, well, let's go to your Cane's. Got her the Cane's, and we're looking. I'm like, maybe, you know, okay, we'll go try to go sit again. On the way to sit again, it pinged again. It was another McDonald's order. So I said, this time I said, you know what, since we went inside for the last one, let's try the drive-thru. If the drive-thru is empty, we're going to go through the drive-thru for this one. Got to that McDonald's, and that McDonald's, the drive-thru was on like a car or two. Pulled up, I have Uber Eats, okay, pulled to the second window. Got to the second window, and the order was ready, bam, right there, and took that right up the road. And so that was good. I mean, so it was easy. It was really easy. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My phone shut off again because I guess, you know, the car be so hot, and I sit it right there on the mount as soon as I get out from work. The car is so hot from being outside all day while I'm at work. It makes the phone too hot, and so the dang phone shuts off. Said it's too hot. Try again later. So I was talking about my first day at Uber Eats, and like I said, I only had 5 rides. Only one of them was bad, and it was the McDonald's ride, my first ride, and the McDonald's ride waiting for 20 minutes. Now, I did set myself a goal of $50, at least $50 per day. I really would love to do $100 per day, but I set my minimum for at least $50 a day. I did not make that on the first day, and I think, you know, of course, part was sitting in McDonald's for 20 minutes, and then I had got a phone call, and I was on the phone, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, and you do not get pings while you're on the phone. So I think I missed out on some trips there. Okay, so I did not get to my $50 minimum, but I still made, you know, to where I could fill up my tank if I needed to. Now, yesterday, because today is now Wednesday, yesterday was Tuesday, my second day at Uber Eats. I went on again at 6. Well, I think I actually went online about 6:05. And this time I took my sister with me. And because I'm trying to let her know, like, girl, this is here at Uber Eats is easy money. It's easy money. If you ever need, like, oh man, I need to do this, you know, something real simple, or, you know, you get a little quick bill in the mail, and you can go make that money right there, and, you know, without having to have a full-blown part-time job, whatever, because she already has a full-time job also. So I took her along so she can see how the Uber Eats goes. So we were in the car. We weren't in the car long before we got the first ping. And actually, yesterday I got 6 deliveries. I did 6 deliveries yesterday, and I did, of course, make more money. I got more tips yesterday too, and bigger tips. I got some $6 tips yesterday from customers. So yesterday was a more productive day. I only had one little issue with yesterday's deliveries. Everything went smooth. Everything was smooth. It's no problem at all. But this one order came in through for this restaurant here called Couscous. me tell you. I'm like, okay, bam, we were right there. Like, because I was getting ready to go into the store, and couscous was on the other side of the store. So I went to get the order, and you know how you cannot see where the order is going to, or how much you're going to make for each ping until you can't see how much you make until after you do the order, for one. But two, you cannot see where the order is going until after you accept the order. Okay. So I'm like, thinking this whole thing, it's couscous, it's right here, right? I accept the order, because it tells you how far you are away from the restaurant. It tells you how far you are from the restaurant. It pings, ding, you're 2 minutes away from your pickup. You're 5 minutes away from your pickup. It tells you that, right? So I said, I was 2 minutes from the pickup. Went to couscous, picked up the order. The food was sitting right there. It was ready. Yesterday, I don't think I waited. One restaurant I went in, I think I waited about 3 or 4 minutes. That was in Taco Bueno. And so, went in there, order was ready, came out, looked to see where the order was going. Yeah. The order was going way on Southwest 11. Now, living in Oklahoma City, you're going to see how I was like, what the hell? Couscous is off of 63rd and May. 63rd, Northwest 63rd and May. The delivery was going way to Southwest 11th Street. So when you think, oh man, Northwest to Southwest, you're like, what the hell? That's far as hell. But when you put it in the map thing, it says it's only 13 minutes away, because you hop on the highway right there. So it says it's only 13 minutes away. So I just like, whatever, hopped on the highway and got there, and, she was sitting outside, she was ready. And, so it was easy, it was no problem, but, you just don't know where you're going until after you accept the order, and that's when you know where the order is going. So, that was the only thing, but it was no big thing. Of course, the further away from the restaurant, the more money you make for that delivery. So that was okay. So yeah, I felt like yesterday was a better day. The second day, I was more into the groove of the whole Uber Eats thing, and yeah. And then I did notice that, going to these restaurants, you see on their doors, a lot of them do all of the delivery platforms. They say Postmates, DoorDash, Grubhub, along with Uber Eats. A lot of them are signed up to all the platforms. So, yeah, food delivery is hot right now. So it's definitely something that you want to sign up to. Definitely something that you want to sign up to if you just want some little extra cash. You need something to make ends meet, so that you're not necessarily living paycheck to paycheck. This will bridge you from paycheck to paycheck. And if you got something that you have planned that you like myself, the reason why I'm doing it, we have this California trip coming up at the end of this month. At the end of June, we're going to LA, and then I am trying to open up, not trying to, because I am opening up my own business, so my own small business. So I need the extra money because I do live paycheck to paycheck. So it's definitely come in handy. It's nothing for me to complain about, other than the 20 minutes wait at McDonald's. Let me tell you, I'm sorry. So sorry. The sun, I am driving to work. I figured to film in the morning because it's not hot. It's not hot, and my car's been in the garage all night, so my car is cool. So I decided to film in the morning, and of course I was not early. I'm not late, but I was not early to where I had time to sit outside and film, just in case I didn't have time. And so I am driving while I'm filming, but my eyes are on the road. Car is in motion, phone is on mount, so I'm not putting anyone in danger. But so yeah, I have no complaints. I like it. Like I said, it's actually an adrenaline rush. It's actually an adrenaline rush. You know, like once you get the orders, it's almost like it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. I don't know what the phone just did right there. It zoomed in and out or something. It's actually a lot of fun. To me, it is like, because I like to play, like, you know, games on my phone and stuff. It's kind of like, and you know, what I like to play would be like Hell's Kitchen, stuff where you're timed to get the orders out or whatever. So I treat it like a game, or it at least feels like a game, you know, while you're doing it. Like, ding, your phone pings, you get the order. Okay, let me get to the restaurant. Bam. Okay, now let me see how fast I can get it to the customer. Also, it's really exciting to me. Now, let me tell you what I did yesterday. I'm watching YouTube videos, and I come across this guy. I think his name is Jermaine. His name is Jermaine something. He's working, I believe, out of San Francisco. But he's not the only one. But he was the video that I was watching yesterday. So I noticed that most of these people who deliver food deliver for more than just one. So he does, oh my gosh, Jermaine does Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates. He even does, what's that thing called? TaskRabbit. He does TaskRabbit. He does it all. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and sign up to DoorDash. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for DoorDash and then see how it goes. So I'm going to do Uber Eats this week. And I have an orientation. That's the difference. DoorDash, you have an actual orientation to go to after you're approved. Uber Eats, once you're approved, you just start. And you can't start with DoorDash until your orientation. But I got approved for both in the same day within an hour. I think DoorDash, I got approved right away. That's with the background check and everything. So I signed up for DoorDash. My orientation will be Monday. And I'm like so excited to go to the orientation and see what that's all about. The thing with DoorDash is when you go to the orientation, they have actual DoorDash gear that you can purchase there. You know, the shirts, the bags, everything that says DoorDash. So that's one plus about DoorDash, you know, I can say. But because with Uber Eats, they said in the beginning they used to give you a bag, but you have to get your own hot food bags now. So I got to do that at least for Uber Eats. But yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, I'll be starting DoorDash. I don't know that I'll be doing them at the exact same time or if I'll switch off, because I believe with DoorDash you have to set a schedule. You have to tell them when you're going to work. So that's the down compared to Uber Eats. Uber Eats, you like get off work. Oh, I have nothing else to do today. Let me go Uber Eats and then, you know, just go online. So yeah, I'm excited. It's actually fun. Doing the food deliveries is actually fun. It's easy and it's fun. Easy, fun, money. That's what it is. So if you want to sign up to do it, I will put my sign up code, because using my sign up code, you're guaranteed up to $100 after your first so many trips. I can't remember, but you're guaranteed. Now let me tell you, after my very first delivery, they sent me a text message for a free $10 for Uber Eats, so that you can see, it says it in the message, so that you can see how the Uber Eats experience is from the customer side. So they send you a free $10 Uber Eats. I wonder what DoorDash does. And yeah, sign up with me. Come join me, have fun with me, and let's have some kind of competition or whatever, and see how many deliveries we can do in a day or in a week. But yeah, sign up. Use my link below. I'll put it in the description below. I may even put it up here somewhere. But yeah, come join me. It's a lot of fun. Fun, easy money. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello. Today is Thursday. I went driving yesterday. Almost was not going to go driving because I didn't have anyone to ride with me. I have the baby in the back with me, so I didn't have anybody ride with me, so I almost didn't go. And I was like, well, you know what? Actually, I need to try different spots so that I can find the hot spot here in Oklahoma City. So it's like, well, let me try out in Midwest City and then go pick my cousin up so she can ride with me. So I messaged her, she's like, I was like, you want to ride? She was like, sure, I'm not doing nothing. I didn't get out the house. So I went and picked her up in Midwest City. And so I actually got a late start. Normally I like to start about 5:30. You know, when they say the dinner rush starts at 5:30. I normally like to start at 5:30, but Midwest City was like 20 minutes away from my house. And so I think I got to her about 6:30, somewhere around there. I had to double check. But so I was not online as long yesterday at all. I want to say maybe just 2 hours, I think. And I think we only did 3 orders. No, actually, let me take that back. As soon as I got in the car, I get off at 4:30. As soon as I got in the car, I went online just to see if I was going to get anything that early. It took about 20 minutes before I got my first ping. My first ping was it was real simple. It was at a grocery store, some sushi from the grocery store. And the delivery, of course, wasn't too far from the grocery store. And then that's when I realized, like, I didn't have anybody to ride with me. And so I went offline. Get back on, like I said, when I went to Midwest City. So I wasn't online long at all yesterday. Went out to Midwest City and did 3 orders. Did just 3 orders because I logged out about 9. So I think I was only on for 2 hours. And I got a good $6 tip yesterday. And I think I'm on like a steady pace right now. I'm still anxious to see how DoorDash will go. I'm just really iffy on the DoorDash because of that block scheduling that they'll make you do. I don't know that I'm going to like that at all. I don't want to be confined to working. Okay, you say you're going to work 5:30 to 9:30 and you have to work 5:30 to 9. I don't want to necessarily be confined to that, but we'll just see how it goes. I'm cool. I like it. I like the easy money and the tips. And however, we don't have any of those. I see a lot of the drivers talk about the promotions, the surge hours or something or whatever, like where they give you the times 1.5 of your pay or whatever. We haven't had any promotions in Oklahoma City at all, and I'm wondering why. I think one YouTube video I watched says something about they have those mainly in areas where there's not that many drivers, so they use that to get people to hop on. But then I don't know. I'm confused because every day, all day, even when I'm sitting at my desk, I'll click to see if it says anything about promotions, and there's nothing. There's no red lines on my map at all where everybody's like, work inside the red lines. That's where the promotions are. We don't have no red lines. So I'm really confused there. I'm really, really confused. So we'll see. Today is Thursday. I started on Monday. Today is Thursday of my first week of Uber Eats, and we'll see how it goes. I will log on. It's 4:45 right now. I won't log on until 5:30, but I'll let you know how it goes. Talk to you later.